Lights out. Everybody. This is the witching hour. It is the hour when dogs howl, and evil things are let loose on a sleeping world. Sit in the dark now and listen to Lights Out.
So you don't believe in ghosts, huh? Let me tell you something, friend. Guys that don't believe in ghosts is guys that ain't never seen them, ain't that right? Listen, I can tell you a ghost story that'll make your hair curl. Well, say it'll make your hair curl. Listen. Last August I was nabbed by a couple of coppers. Never mind the details. It just so happened that they come up on me when I was sticking up a filling station, and, well, they drug me in. It was a tough rap to beat, since they got me standing there flat-footed, holding a gun on one of the filling station guys, and, well, the coppers didn't like me anyway. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Because I'd had to bump off a copper a week or two before. And wouldn't it be my luck to be picked up by this guy's partner? Well, they took me in and they decided to show me the goldfish. You don't know what that is, huh? Well, I'll tell you.
You're a liar.
Yeah? So what, copper?
You rat. I know you knocked off Ambrose Hogan, and you're gonna fry for it.
You gotta prove it first, Miller.
Pull the light over this way a little more, John.
Okay.
Right in his eyes. I'll prove it, Rap.
Go ahead.
Hand me the hose, John.
Now look here. Don't you go.
Now, what do you say?
I'm not gonna rat to no
You ain't, huh?
You wait till I get to a mouthpiece, Miller. You'll be walking a beat out in Circleville where the out.
It won't make no difference to you, punk, where I'm walking a beat. Not when you're burned.
Yeah? Who's gonna burn me?
You knocked off Ambrose Hogan.
I was in Omaha the night he got knocked off.
Listen, Maxie. Get this now. Ambrose Hogan was a white guy. When I seen him laying on a slab downstairs, I took a solemn oath I'd get the rat that done it if it took me 50
You want to hire a... I'll get you for this, copper.
I don't think you're going to get anything out of him, Miller.
There's a smart copper, Miller.
Yeah? Listen, I got a way to get things out of smart guys like you, Maxie. Come on over here, John.
What are you gonna do? Listen, Miller.
Shut up.
You can... I'll run a lawyer. You gotta let me have a lawyer. You can't get away.
You want to sing, Maxie? Or do you want to spend a few hours in a haunted cell upstairs?
So what? Another gag, huh?
Think so? Listen, I bet you $8 you'll change your mind, baby.
What are you doing?
Get going. Go ahead, John. Open the door.
Okay. What are you gonna do to me? You can't get away.
Never no Skeeter Dempsey, Maxie. Come on this way.
What about him? They burned him last winter.
Yeah, that's right. Friend of yours?
I know them.
Well, that's just fine, Maxie. Yes, sir, that'll be just dandy.
What you asking about Skeeter Dempsey for, Miller?
Skeeter killed a copper, too. So what? It's bad business to kill coppers, Max. All ready, John?
All ready, yeah.
Right this way, Maxie, my boy. What you up? I'll tell you. Right in there, Biggie. Get it. Now, listen. This here's the cell that Skeeter Dempsey was locked up in when he first came here. He liked the cell, Maxie. He still likes it.
What do you mean?
He'll probably be around to see you before the night's over.
Oh, yeah? Another one of your gags, huh? Well, you won't kid me, copper.
This whole corridor, Maxie. You're the only guy in it. Except Skeeter Dempsey. We'll see what a night here with him will do to you, huh, John?
Yeah.
If you get scared, Maxie, just call. Just yell. Nobody will pay any attention to you. Nobody at all. Except maybe Skeeter Dempsey. Good night, Max. Come on, John.
Hey, listen now.
Pleasant dreams, you rat.
You can't scare me, Miller. I know your gags. You can't scare me.
No, we'll see about that.
Ghosts. Hey, I want a lawyer.
Good night, Maxie.
Hey, you can't turn the lights out on me. Miller, turn the lights back on, Miller. You can't leave me here in the dark.
Yeah, now.
Miller, Miller, why you flick? Miller, come back here. Miller, I'm scared. Turn the lights on, Miller. For the love of Mike, I'm scared of the dark. Go on. Turn the lights on, Miller. Please. Miller, listen. Take me out of here.
Cut out the yellow. Sit down.
Who are you?
Don't you know me, Maxie? I'm Skeeter Dempsey.
You can't be. It's a gag. Listen, copper.
I'm no copper, Max. Sit down. Let's talk about things.
Where are you?
Right here.
Wait till I light a match. I want to see what you look like.
You'll be surprised, man.
There ain't nobody here.
Oh, yes, there is, Maxie. I'm right here beside you, kid.
Yeah? It was Skeeter Dempsey, all right. I recognized his voice right away. When I lit the match and couldn't see nobody there, I guess I fainted. I remember trying to yell. Only my voice wouldn't work, and when I come to, I was laying on the cell floor. For a minute, I couldn't figure out what happened, and then it all come back to me. You know how it is when you're really scared? Or maybe you've never been real scared, huh? Well, I'll tell you. My mouth was so dry I couldn't hardly breathe. All I could hear was my heart pumping away as loud as an old flivver engine. I was too scared to say a word. I just crawled up onto the bunk and lay there.
So I scared you, huh, Maxie?
Listen, go away now. Whoever you are, go away, go away.
Oh, shut up. I ain't gonna hurt you.
I could pray you away.
No, you couldn't, Maxie. You couldn't pray me away. What they got you in here for?
Open up.
You knocked off that Hogan guy, didn't you? Well, it's too bad for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skeeter Dempsey.
Yes, I am.
Listen, Skeeter Dempsey was burned last winter. I don't report to see him sat in a chair.
That's right.
Well, then you ain't Skeeter Dempsey.
Yes, I am.
I know. I know you're Skeeter. I know.
Stop jittering. I ain't gonna hurt you.
But you're a ghost.
Well, what if I am?
I wish you'd go away.
Why should I? This is my cell after all.
Oh, Skeeter, please.
Oh, Cannon. Listen, let's talk. I haven't had nobody to talk to for 2 months.
Who'd you talk to then?
George Brown. You remember him?
Yeah, high school, yeah. Hey, George Brown hung himself in a cell here.
Yeah. This
This cell?
Uh-huh. Him and me sat up and talked all night. And he hung himself next day.
What did he hang himself for?
Oh, he'd have got burned anyway. They had him for 2 jobs. One knocking off an old lady for $70. The other shooting that bank guy down in Springfield.
Did you see him hang himself, Skeeter?
No, I wasn't here at the time.
Where was you?
I was away.
Skeeter,
Yeah?
what does it feel like to be dead?
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What's the matter?
Ooh, what about hell and all that?
You get used to it.
My old lady used to make me go to Sunday school, and they used to talk about hell there. Fire and everything.
There ain't no fire.
Ain't they?
No. It's worse than that.
What's it like?
You'll find out.
If I get out of this rap, I think I'll go straight.
You're too late, man.
No, I ain't. I'll beat it.
No, you won't. You gotta croak.
Sometime, yeah.
You'll croak on this rap.
How you know?
I know. There's one way you could get out of some of the hell, old man.
How?
Bump yourself off.
What do you mean?
Well, if you wait for the law to punish you, that's one thing. If you take the law in your own hands and, well, kind of punish yourself, it'll make a difference.
Is it pretty tough, Skeeter?
What, hell?
Dying.
It hurts awful. The chair, I mean. They go in feeling pretty cocky and figuring you can take it and you're going to be a tough guy in law. And then,
What that scared?
all of a sudden, you find you can't take it. You don't want to yell and scream, but... Oh, well, it's awful.
God. What that scared?
You ain't never had no pain in all your life, Max. And begin to compare with the chair.
Yeah?
You'll find out.
Do you really think I will, Skeeter?
What do you think?
I wonder how it feels to up yourself on.
George Brown said it was all right. Kind of made him feel better, he said.
He said,
Yeah, I seen him the day after.
oh, huh?
If I was you, man, I think I'd do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bump myself off. I won't do it. These lousy coppers ain't gonna make me. Who's that?
All right, man.
Is that you, Miller?
Who was you talking to, Maxie? Skeeter Dempsey?
Listen, Miller. Let me out of here. You can let me out. Put me any place you want, but listen, Miller.
Scared, Maxie?
Look,
Scared? Who was you talking to, Maxie? Skeeter Dempsey?
Miller, no. Listen, Miller, turn on the lights. Will you turn them on, Miller, just for a minute?
Sarge got you down, huh?
Miller, please, turn on the lights.
Oh, why not? It'll be darker still when I turn them off again. What's the matter now?
Miller, there ain't anybody here.
That's right. Was Skeeter in I thought there ain't anybody here.
Oh, yes, there is, Max.
I was worried about
I'm
it, man.
right here beside you. And I'm gonna stay. They kept me in that cell there for 4 weeks. Every once in a while, Miller'd come in and stand there in front of the door and laugh at me. Gonna sign a confession, Maxie? He'd say. So I wasn't gonna give him nothing. But that place got me. As soon as it was dark, I feel scared of that. I was awful scared at first. It's kind of hard to get used to practicing everywhere we're going. But then I kind of get used to it. Because all was telling me how I was going to burn and how I'd be better off to hang myself like George Brown done. I guess it was just nothing. Miller wouldn't let me have no lawyer either. He was keeping me in there without doing anything about it so they could hand me the rap when the time come. Well, the time come. Someplace or other, Miller dug up the evidence that I wouldn't give them, and they had me. And how they had me. So one morning, a few weeks later, I'm sitting in the courtroom. The jury's been out.
Everybody rise. Sit down. Gentlemen of the jury, have you arrived at a verdict? We have, Your Honor. Will you pass the verdict to the bailiff, please? We, the jury, find the defendant, Max Young, guilty of murder in the first degree. Mr. Foreman, is this your verdict? It is, Your Honor. The defendant will rise. Get up, Maxie. Max Young, have you anything to say before a sentence is passed on you?
Well, no, Your Honor.
You realize that in a verdict of guilty of first-degree murder, the death penalty is mandatory?
Yeah. Yeah, Your Honor.
Very well, then. It is the sentence of this court that you are to be taken from this place and between the 21st and the 30th of December, shocked to death by electricity. And may God have mercy on your soul. All right, Maxie. Come on this way. Well, Max, that's that.
Yeah. What'd she say?
I didn't say nothing.
It was me, Max. I said there's only one way out. No. Well, so that was that. They wasn't ready to send me down to the state prison where they bump off guys, so they kept me in this here wing of the county jail where they had me, in Skeeter Dempsey's old cell. I guess this guy Miller must have liked his pal Ambrose Hogan quite a lot, the guy I knocked off. Huh? Sure I knocked him off. What's he was kidding around? Yeah, I guess he must have thought a lot of him, 'cause he kept me in there where it was dark, where I'd be scared to death all the time. Really didn't either. But I kind of fooled him. I wasn't so scared of Skeeter by this time. I got so I'd sit in the dark there and be waiting for him. And we'd talk about everything in the world. It was funny. People out of history and funny places and stuff, and
Oh, a lot of things. Skeeter told me he saw a lot of the guys we talked about. Nero and Judas Iscariot. Well, why not? He was dead, wasn't he? And so was they. Oh, but I gotta hurry up with my ghost story. Yeah, that's right. What I was gonna say was, I was sitting there one night, the 23rd it was, day before Christmas Eve, sitting in the dark, and I heard sleep. Hello, Skeeter.
Hello, Max. How you feeling?
Not so hot.
Still thinking about the hot spot, huh?
What else you expect me to think about? I wish they'd hurry up and get it over with. That's what I wish.
It's tomorrow night.
What is?
They burned it.
On Christmas Eve?
Yep.
Honest, Skeeter. How do you know?
I found out.
Oh, God.
Well, don't take it so hard. I'll walk in with you when they take you to the chair. I'll stand right there alongside you.
Will you, Skeeter? Will you, honest?
Sure. Won't do you much good, though.
Why?
I can't keep it from hurting you.
Honest, Skeeter. Does it hurt a lot? Or is it all over with pretty quick?
It seemed to me to last 100 years.
Oh, I'm a sucker for pain, Skeeter.
Are you?
Sure. I cut my finger once. I put in there croaked with the pain.
You ain't felt nothing
Yeah.
yet. Yeah.
Gee, I remember, too, when I busted my leg. My old lady sat up all night holding my hand and me brawling.
This'll feel like a million busted legs.
Listen, Skeeter.
What?
Didn't you say George Brown told you it didn't hurt much bumping yourself off?
That's what he said. What?
I was wondering.
Well, I know what I'd do if I was in your place.
Yeah? Would you bump yourself off?
Yeah.
I don't think I got the guts to do it, Skeeter.
Ain't hard. You got a belt. You could get it around your neck and climb up on the bunk and fasten the belt to the bars up above. Then all you gotta do is jump off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it'll help you out if you did.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I told you. Kind of punishing yourself, see?
I know. But I can't, Skeeter. I can't. I don't want to die.
Well, it's all right with me. I was just telling you. Believe me, Len, I know what I'm talking about.
So you're honest, Skeeter. So you...
Yeah.
I wish I had the guts to do it.
Well, I don't care what you do, Mackie. Only you're going to get burned tomorrow night anyway. And if you want to get out of the most awful pain you ever had, do yourself a good turn at the same time. What?
I wonder what it feels like.
George Brown said it only hurt for a minute.
He never had much guts. That I remember.
Here comes Miller. Going to tell you, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't look very happy.
You what? Can you see in the dark?
Yeah.
Hello, Max.
Hello, Miller.
Want me to turn on the lights?
I don't care.
You getting used to the dark?
Yeah.
Well, I'll turn them on anyway. Well, Max, it's about the end of the string, huh?
Tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that makes you and me even.
Listen, Max. I wanted to see you knocked off on account of Ambrose Hogan. Well,
I ain't sore, Miller.
you know.
Yeah. No hard feelings, Miller. It's your job being a copper and mine being a hood.
Yeah. Well, is there anything you want, Max?
No, I guess not.
You ain't got no folks.
No.
I could get you a bottle of bourbon if you want.
Nah, what's the use?
Well, we gotta get ready to go down to the state prison in a little while. They got the... Well, I mean, that's where you gotta go.
Do I have to go today?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, kinda hate to leave this place at that.
Do you?
Yeah. Scared me quite a lot at first, but I guess it's taught me a lot. Being here in the dark all alone.
Except for me, man.
Yeah.
Well, Max, listen. Try to take it standing up, will you? You know.
I'll try, Mother. But it's gonna be awful tough.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll be back in a little bit and we'll go. Sure there ain't anything you want me to get, Max?
No.
All right. Oh. I'm sorry, Max.
Huh? It's okay, Mother. Forget it.
I told you, man.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta be going. So long, Michael.
You going, Skeeter?
Yep. I'll, see you tomorrow night.
But listen, Skeeter, don't go away now.
I have to. And just in case you decide to do what George Brown did, there's an extra piece of rope under the mattress. You won't have to use your belt. So long.
Well, yeah, that's your ghost story. You believe in ghosts now? You don't? Well, you oughta. You see, I took Skeeter's advice. I hung myself. I've been dead 6 months.
All right. You can turn them on now. You've just heard the third in the summer series of Lights Out. Tonight's story featured Norman Gottschalk as Maxie, Stanley Shule as Skeeter Dempsey, and Roy Engel as Miller. Boris Aplon was heard as the judge, and Nathan Davis as Johnny. Next Saturday night, come 9 o'clock, we've got a story cooked up for you that ought to give you a chill in the hottest weather. Two master magicians, both in the inner cult of Haitian voodooism, lock horns in the titanic struggle which comes to a climax over the Chicago airport. So you'd better make a mental note to be near your radio next Saturday evening. Lights Out is produced and directed by Albert Cruz. This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
Alrighty. So, a little predictable. But otherwise, I think this one was pretty solid. Very tight story, you know. It's one of those things when you write for a medium like this, when you have to pay actors, things have to get a little tighter. You know, you can't just have everybody showing up. You can't show, you can't tell, you have to show. Or you can't show, you have to tell. It's a lot more of that. And that's one of those things about this medium. So what do we think of that? Mary, I thought the character of Skeeter was well acted. Good episode, yeah. Mike, thought this was one of the best so far. I felt that the story... one of the things about this is that the story was really easy to understand. You knew what was going on, despite strong character. You know, it's like... I think the Russian one was probably the worst for me, where they were just like, "What the hell is going on?" It was a lot of strange sounds, but this was really tight. There was a little background noise that I wish I had filtered out, but still very understandable. Ardmore, hi buddy. What's up, Art? I mean, to be clear on the subject, if you were a devout Christian, you would say, well, there's no one in hell right now. No one's reached Judgment Day. Okay. Although a question that one might counter is there time in hell? Are the people who are in hell in hell? Have they always been there? But strange questions for a strange world. Mike, at the end, Max was speaking as a ghost. Max sort of narrates this story as a ghost. He is the one talking to you and telling you the story, and he's dead. I mean. So there are points in the beginning where he gives you the narration. He's telling you this story. He is the narrator. And that's kind of weird because Skeeter is also very much a narrator. But, in reality, this is a story about two entities, so to speak, talking to each other. Jeremy, hey Richard, Okay, dude, we're not doing that in this live, alright? We're talking about ghost stories here. Mike, yeah, but you think he might have been saved since he was telling the story? I thought Skeeter might have saved him. To be honest with you, I thought it was a little on the bleak side. For that, I didn't think he had been saved. Again, from the Christian standpoint, I'm not a Christian, but from a Christian standpoint, he should have repented and requested a priest give him last rites. Mary, Jeremy, shut up. Yeah, Jeremy, shut up. It's not what we're talking about in this stream. You want to do that, you got to do that on Richard Leland Neal. This is Random Street Theater. We're a little more serious here, okay? Okay, so apparently I do need mods on this channel. There we are. Okay, so Mike, are you going to go live again? You have to be at work soon, don't you? I have to be at work at 9 o'clock. It is almost 7. So yeah, I'm not going live again. Mike, great job tonight. Every word I could hear, good. I was cleaning while listening too. Yeah. Again, Mike, when your wife complains about your support of me, do remind her that this is one of the things I only get to do because you are so supportive. Okay? I could have requested another shift today and didn't work. where I would have made a lot more money than I'm going to make off the stream. All right. Just one of those days, or one of those concepts here is, yeah, we're dealing with the bleakness of the situation at hand. And originally, I wanted to do a much longer stream today, and I still have War of the Worlds that I want to do for tomorrow. But I mean, I don't know. I try to do these after sundown because my blackout curtains are kind of messed up. It's really hard for me to be in the dark in this place. But I'll tell you this much: if they call me in for overtime tomorrow, I'm going in for overtime tomorrow. This computer is a Windows 95, or is a Windows 10, and it needs to be replaced. And so do all of my other work computers. And whereas, yeah, I would have been great if I could have sat there at work working on YouTube, I was too busy. Work has to come first. Trucks have to come first. Mary Mistrada, of course, no one would expect you not to. Mary, I got an email from YouTube saying that my level of posting is within the top percent of YouTubers. So, it's really annoying, really upsetting that my other channel, which has less than half the subscribers, has made more money in its lifetime than this one has, and that I can't make a reasonable income off of this. I would like to get to the point where, it would be better for me to be working on YouTube than being at work. And for me to tell these people, it's like, okay, look, I can't be doing all this. You need to put me in a position where I'm not as busy, but it's just not going to happen. And I tell you this much, I called another company about a job, and they set me up for an interview tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And then they never sent me, I mean, they might have by now, but they never sent me the information for the interview. So I think he was like, yeah, to hell with this guy. You don't sound like the kind of candidate I want. Mary Mistrati, it would be nice if they paid you like that. Yeah, it's... I mean, yeah, Jeremy Johns has a lot more energy than I do. He's a much bigger YouTuber. And he makes money just off posting videos. He doesn't need to do live streams. He doesn't need to mess with shorts. He just sits there and makes money. If only I could do that. But the great thing about these particular types of streams is I can work while I listen. I can be here with all of you. It doesn't demand 100% of my attention. Mike, I see a guy who makes 1K every night in 1 hour streams. Who would that be, Mike? I mean, what's he doing that I'm not? There's the thing. The thing to remember here is that, yeah, normally I don't make anything off. I make, pennies. He exploded watermelon, lol. Okay. every dollar donated, he adds rubber band. And it takes about 1,100. Fred Chambers, go to work. There's a your mom joke in there. You know, guys, I came home from work last night. I was absolutely exhausted, covered in sweat, and I smelled terrible. I'm tired. Tired of all this shit. Well, on the one hand, it did motivate me. How bad my work was did motivate me to drag myself to do this stream. I said, you know, I need to do this. Fred, no, I got to go to work. You know, there is a possibility for live streams, like I do something for every donation, but like, yeah, it's rough on you and working 2 jobs. I don't have any advice for YouTube. I know, bro. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like with my other job, one of the problems is I don't have electricity, so I can only run my laptop so long. And it's like, yeah, okay, you need this $100 device to power your laptops, and you know, you need more than one of them, and then you need to replace the laptops. What's more important, the device or the laptops? Because, you know, newer laptops might not use as much power. You know, even like with this computer, it's like one day it's going to conk out. Is it going to conk out before my laptops conk out and I should use a laptop to replace it? Or, like, what do you want people to donate to? This channel? It doesn't matter. Either channel works. I mean, you know, people are saying I should get a Cash App, but I don't know. Like, isn't that just one more thing people could hack? Besides, I mean, yeah, the money I make off YouTube is reasonably negligible. My Cash App is awesome. May need to use it to pay my lawyer anyway. Like I say, the money I make on YouTube is reasonably negligible. I think I've made something around $1,700 total in more than 10 years. So that's not including gifts, of course. I don't know how I'd calculate that, but it's just tough. Mike, I've seen some people that put something called Square on their channel, and they can pay with Cash App, PayPal, or whatever, and you won't have to give YouTube money. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, enough about my problems. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you know of any Golden Age radio you'd like me to look up, always I will do my best to find it and clean it up if I need to. You know, Mike, yeah, appreciate the stream. I'll see you later. Mary, thank you for your work on this. All right, guys. Like I said, tomorrow I am hoping to do War of the Worlds from the Mercury Theater. I'll see you all later. I'm Richard.